Okay folks, welcome to a video about scrapping. What we're going to do today is an electric dryer. Now this is a particularly small one. They don't normally come in this size. I am not going to show you how to get the parts out that you need to scrap with this, because if you need help in doing that then you're in the wrong game. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take off all the parts and separate the metals and then show you exactly what you can get out of a dryer that's worthwhile on top of all this iron. So stay tuned. The first thing you want to do, and this applies to washing machines and dishwashers, is see whether the drum inside is steel or stainless steel. If it's stainless steel, it's coming out. This is a magnet and it sticks to it, it's magnetic, so that's going to go in as iron, so we don't worry about it. But if it didn't stick to it, we can safely assume that it may be stainless steel. Therefore, you're better off getting that out by itself. The drum, that is. Okay folks, that's all done. That was rather quick, took me about 10 minutes at the most. Now, if you're new to this, what you see now may not seem a lot, but what you have to appreciate is these materials very quickly begin to add up. Once you've done about 10-15 of these, you end up with quite a lot of product. Now, after taking that apart, you've got all this iron here, okay? Now, if you just went and weighed it in, you'd miss out on all this down here. Now, iron is not particularly exciting. It's about, for about a ton, 1,000 kilograms, you're looking at about 120 pounds. But, believe me, that soon adds up. Now, this is what's important. The wiring here. Now, I like to strip this and get all the copper out, but you don't have to do that. You can just build it up in a bucket and sell it as PVC. Now, once you've got about 10 of these machines processed, you'll end up with a great big bucket like that, and that bucket there is probably worth the best part of about near on £10. So collect all the cables, pull all the cables out, collect the power cables. If you've got a stripper, because it's not an easy job, take all the copper out, because that's where the money is. That's the poor man's gold. Now, the motor here, you can sell these as is, and believe me, once you've got 20 of these, you've got yourself a few quid's worth. But what I do is I break them open, take them apart, and I get all that copper out, and I spend the time doing that, because that is the product that you want. That is the gold. Okay, get the copper, collect it. That soon adds up to, and all the casing and all the metal inside, you just chuck that in with your iron collection as well. Now, you may have noticed one bit missing out of all of that iron, and that's the drum. And the reason why I've kept that separate is because, as previously mentioned, if this is stainless steel, then it would have been something worth separating as well. But these serve a great purpose, and the purpose is they're great for storing in all your offcuts and shred of material. Like, what I mean by that is, you're going to take this apart, you're going to be left over with all these tiny bits of metal. Chuck them all in here, because plastic containers are crap. These are almost purpose made for it. You fill it up with bits of metal, and you couldn't wish for a better storage container. When you're done, take it to the scrapyard and either dump it or bring it back. It's up to you. But this, believe me, is a brilliant storage container. And there you have it. That's how you take apart and scrap a electric dryer. Remember, these are the bits inside which is worth the money. Make the effort, take it apart and separate them. They will soon add up.